Have you ever felt it? You walk into a room, and someone's energy shifts. You didn't say anything. You didn't do anything. But somehow, they don't like you. No argument. No history. No explanation. Just silent tension. Here's the uncomfortable truth: sometimes people secretly hate you, not because of who you are, but because of what you represent. And today, we're breaking down exactly why that happens. Part 1: Your presence exposes their insecurities. Most people operate from insecurity. When you're confident, disciplined, focused, emotionally stable, you unintentionally expose what they lack. Your ambition highlights their laziness. Your discipline highlights their excuses. Your self-respect highlights their low standards. And instead of improving themselves, they project. Psychologists call this projection a defense mechanism first introduced by Sigmund Freud. When someone feels inadequate, instead of saying, "I need to grow," they say, "I don't like them." It's easier to resent you than to rebuild themselves. Part 2: You don't seek validation. This one hits deep. Most social dynamics are built on approval. Laugh at their jokes, agree with their opinions, nod when they speak. But when you don't desperately seek validation, you disrupt the hierarchy. You don't chase attention. You don't beg for inclusion. You don't over-explain yourself. And that makes insecure people uncomfortable. Because they can't control you. And people secretly resent what they cannot control. Part 3: You trigger their comparison instinct. Humans compare. Constantly. Income. Looks. Fitness. Relationships. Status. Social comparison theory, introduced by Leon Festinger, explains that people evaluate themselves by comparing to others. Now here's the problem: if your life looks aligned, if you're building momentum, if you're improving, you become a mirror. And not everyone likes what they see in that mirror. Instead of saying, "I'm inspired," some say, "I hope they fail." It's not personal. It's psychological. Part 4: You don't tolerate disrespect. Weak people test boundaries. They gossip. They throw subtle insults. They use sarcasm to probe your confidence. And when you don't react emotionally, when you calmly set boundaries, they feel exposed. Because most people are used to pushing others around without consequences. But you don't argue. You don't explode. You just distance yourself. And nothing hurts manipulators more than losing access. Part 5: Your growth reminds them of their stagnation. Growth is offensive to stagnant minds. When you level up, mentally, physically, financially, you unintentionally challenge the people who stayed the same. It's uncomfortable to watch someone you once felt equal to outgrow the environment. Especially if you both started at the same point. Some people don't hate you. They hate the reminder that they could have done more. Part 6: You're authentic. This one surprises people. Authenticity attracts admiration, but it also attracts quiet hostility. Because authenticity requires courage. When you speak your mind respectfully, dress how you want, refuse to fake personalities, you expose how many people are performing. And when someone sees you living freely, they feel trapped in their own mask. That discomfort turns into dislike. Part 7: You don't compete, you focus. There's a different kind of threat, the quiet threat. You're not loud. You're not bragging. You're not announcing moves. You're just consistent, relentless, focused. And people can feel momentum. They sense when someone is building something real. And that silent confidence, it intimidates. Not because you're aggressive, but because you're stable. And stability is rare. Part 8: You're hard to manipulate. Manipulators look for emotional weaknesses, neediness, fear of rejection, low self-worth, desperation. If you don't display those traits, they can't hook into you. And when manipulators fail, they don't admit defeat. They smear your name. They call you arrogant, cold, distant. But in reality, you're just self-contained. Part 9: You refuse to play small. There's an unspoken social rule: don't outshine the group. Stay average. Stay relatable. Stay safe. But when you refuse to shrink yourself to make others comfortable, you break that rule. And insecure people interpret your light as arrogance. But confidence isn't arrogance. Confidence is quiet certainty. And certainty makes uncertain people nervous. Part 10, it's not about you. Here's the part you need to understand deeply: most secret hate has nothing to do with you. It's there, unhealed trauma. Unmet goals. Unspoken regrets. Unresolved insecurities. You just became the symbol. And symbols are easier to attack than self-reflection. Closing message. So what should you do? Nothing. Don't dim your light. Don't over-explain yourself. Don't shrink your ambition. Keep improving. Keep building. Keep walking with calm certainty. Because when people secretly hate you for no reason, it usually means you're doing something right. You're growing. And growth makes stagnant people uncomfortable. Let them feel uncomfortable. Just don't let it change you. If this message resonated with you, drop a comment. I stay focused. And remember, not everyone who dislikes you is your enemy. Some are just uncomfortable witnesses to your evolution.